Hello, I am Yvonne Redden, content creator, and today I am talking with Michele King, the marketing manager of the Rose Hotel in Tralee. And thank you for joining me today, Michele.
Hi, Yvonne. Thanks. Lovely to see you again.
Now, I wanted to just chat to you about your gorgeous hotel that you run down there, and maybe perhaps tell us a little bit. It used to be called Fells Point, and now it's the Rose Hotel. Maybe tell us a little bit about the story behind the name change and the owners of the hotel, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Delighted to. Yes, you're right. The hotel went through, was rebranded to the Rose Hotel in April 2016. So in the year before that, an Irish-American couple, Dick and Eileen Hengler, purchased the Rose Hotel. At the time, as you say, it was Fells Point. I suppose their connection with the hotel is quite unique. I believe it's a story like no other. Eileen Hengler's from Killarney originally, so she's a Kerry woman, and her husband Dick, they met in the United States, and they live over there in Washington, but they're very much involved in the running of the hotel. You know, and it's a complete passion, I suppose, for them. The reason they bought the hotel is that their beautiful daughter Dorothy was the Washington DC Rose in 2011. Yeah. And Dorothy was very connected to her Irish heritage. She would have spent most of her summers in Killarney with her cousins, whom they all live there, and they would have been over on family holidays right throughout her childhood. And I suppose becoming the Washington DC Rose then, and coming home representing,
really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a dream come true for her and her mom in particular, I suppose, because they were so well connected with their Irish heritage. And they had a fabulous time during that week, and I suppose it meant so much to her mom and dad, the whole unique experience of being a Rose mom and dad, as they say themselves. But unfortunately, Dorothy passed away, you know, in 2014, and then in 2015 this hotel became available for sale, and they were very much, I suppose, in recognition that Dorothy and the family had had such a fabulous time during her experience as the Washington DC Rose. It meant so much, and they, I suppose, wanted to give something back to Tralee and to the Rose Festival. And they decided to buy the hotel and create a gorgeous 4-star hotel that would be recognised as a kind of very much a home from home for people coming back. Very much a landmark
in Tralee, isn't it, Michele? Because even along the walls, I was lucky to get down there in July. Along the walls are gorgeous pictures and memorabilia of all the roses, previous and past and present. And it really is gorgeous. And the bar down
there's a lovely connection there, absolutely. And I suppose
it's just gorgeous, really. And the lovely Dot's bar, and she has a memorial
there. Yeah, exactly. And I suppose it's the hub of any good Irish hotel is the bar. And I suppose definitely Dorothy would have been, she was such a fabulous outgoing young lady, and had so much interest in, you know, real people's person. And I suppose that lovely tribute, having the bar named after Dot, and just those lovely little tributes, is a really special connection for the family. And then in the kind of the winter of April of 2015 going into spring 2016, there was a major refurbishment done in the hotel. I mean, basically the ground floor of the hotel went through a massive transformation. And then we rebranded in April 2016 to the Rose Hotel, and we've been that ever since. And
have you been there have you been there since the rebrand, Michele?
I did. I came on board in July 2015, so 7 years ago now already.
So just the whole big rebrand, wasn't it? Really,
it was a big a big task. It was great. It was very exciting to be involved in it, because I suppose, having done the ground floor refurbishment, you had kind of a blank canvas, albeit you had to knock a few walls and do bits and pieces like that. I suppose Mr. and Mrs. Hengler's vision was very much for very high quality in terms of everything that they do, and then that we would as a team deliver a really high 4-star service to our customers coming in. So they gave us the tools, and then in terms of the bricks and mortar, and then I suppose it came back to us as the team to develop the story and the brand message around the hotel. And that's very much what we strive for every day and everything
And
we do.
you've just had a busy period there with the Rose of Tralee, just not so long ago as well.
Yeah, so the festival was on in August.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of former Roses of Tralee staying. So as you say, the pictures that are up on the bedroom corridors, we have one of each of the former international roses, and a lot of them stayed this year with us. And some of the families of the roses this year, and there was a great buzz around the hotel. I suppose the festival hadn't been on in 2 years.
Yeah,
so
exactly. It was very, I'd say it was really missed. I mean, it's a big thing to watch on the TV as well, even for spectators.
It is, and it's amazing then when it's on in the town, the difference it makes.
Yeah.
I suppose anybody visiting just without even knowing about the festival, they're coming into a great town with fantastic entertainment on. There's lots of events for young people to go to, concerts. There's lots of events for families in the town park. And I suppose, it is just that kind of end of August, the end of school holidays. And it's a great way for people to wind down, get their last little summer staycation break in, or any international
stuck in for the winter because we've no money after getting the kids back to school. But
this is it.
And look, there's so much to see around where you are as well. I mean, I only had a two-night break, but I got to see as much as I can. There's lots to do, isn't there? Like if anyone was thinking of going to Tralee.
There is, yeah. And as you experience with your family, Yvonne, the Aquadome is just a 5-minute walk from the hotel. And look, that's an indoor water world that has been part and parcel of huge attraction for people to experience when they come to Tralee, and it's great fun. And
what way the weather is, we're having an indoor water place as well.
Yeah, and it's open all year round, apart from Christmas Day, a few days there, and they might take a week off in December for maintenance, but they very much would be open Halloween, and any time people are taking a little break away with their family, it's there. And we have when you're a resident in the hotel, you either have it included in your package, or you can buy discount packages or vouchers at reception. So we have an agreement with them, so it's very accessible for our residents. And it's
how
really,
have you found business now? Like, do you think it's perked up a lot now in the last, even this year, like 2021? How has that been for you guys?
It's been really good. I think this year came back really strong, much stronger. The domestic business that, of course, a lot of people did head away this summer, like we all did it, to get our bit of, sunshine back into our lives. But it was still very strong. There was still a lot of domestic family business. And then a lot of the groups, golfers from the international markets, all of that business. It was actually like, what pandemic? It was like,
I know,
really,
and it's great to see that again, isn't it?
Great. Absolutely.
There's lots of American visitors around. It's brilliant. Even still, September is a busy time, isn't it?
Yeah, and just last week now the Listowel races were on, and that was really like a fantastic spillover into Tralee. And there's loads of bits and pieces on, even last weekend. Shane Lowry was golfing out in Tralee Golf Club, and just all these random bits and pieces come up. So and it's quietening down now, definitely, but still October is looking really busy. And then of course we'll have the midterm Halloween break.
Have you got family specials on for that time, for that week?
We do.
Yeah,
we do. We have, we're quite busy for the weekend, but that midweek then of the midterm, we've really good breaks on. And again, the Aquadome.
It's around the 2nd of November, isn't it? The kids are off. It's about that very first week in November. So
that's right.
That link in with the video for the family specials. That's great. There's so much to
Brilliant.
do and see. I tell you, I'll be back down. That long trip is well worth it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know, and it is a bit of a trek, I suppose, but good. But then, you know, when you come for 2 or 3 nights, you're well rested, and
well worth it.
you don't have to drive too far when you're here. But then again, as you found, you know, Yvonne, we're so lucky. We're on the doorstep of Dingle.
It's just perfectly located. It really is.
So again, you know, if you recharge the batteries and want to head out to see, you know, Dingle, Killarney, head over to Listowel, Ballybunion, all those options are there within a very short drive.
All you need is that Rose Hotel, big breakfast into you, and you're grand. It's the biggest one I've ever experienced.
Yeah,
it's definitely full Irish.
People comment on it the whole time. You know, you have your buffet to get all your nice bits and your fruit salads and your croissants and everything, and then you get cooked breakfast from the kitchen, which I think we all deserve when we're away on our holidays.
Oh, for sure. That's the best part of when you're going away for a few days is the breakfast and the
breakfast. Absolutely,
and so where you're on most platforms and social media, Michelle, are you?
So yes, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the Rose Hotel Tralee. Will find us. So yeah, it's well worth following on our pages. We put up, you know, there's nice little bits of information about our staff goes up there, local events, and you know, and then the rosehotel.com, if you're booking any special offers, would be the place to look for those. And then we also have you know, an email marketing platform as well. If people want to sign up to our newsletter on our website, then they'll get all the offers that we do at different times of the year. So yeah, it's not that hard to find us, definitely. I hope not.
No, it isn't, and it's definitely worth the visit. Michelle, thanks very much. That's given us loads of information about the Rose Hotel in Tralee. You have to go. Put it on your list, not a bucket list. Put it on your list of places to go. There's still time this year and then next year as well.
Absolutely.
And you take care. I know you're busy. It's a busy time for you. Thanks so much for your time. Thank you, Michelle.